lecture we have discussed embedding in rings, and also we discussed one theorem which was every ring can be embedded in a ring with unity. So today we will discuss second theorem, that is every integral domain can be embedded in a field. For this purpose we construct a set R cross R star which is the collection of ordered pair AB such that A from R and B from R star. And R star is nothing but the set of all non-zero elements of R. Now we define a relation on R cross R star as AB related to CD if and only if AD equal to BC. Now first of all, step 1, we will show that this relation is an equivalence relation on R cross R star, and for this it is easy to prove that it is as a home assignment for students. It is we can show that it is reflexive, and this relation is symmetric, and this relation is transitive. So by proving these three, we will equivalent, that is our equivalence relation. Relation is equivalence relation. And we know that by fundamental theorem of equivalence relation, it gives a partition. So thus it partitions R cross R star into equivalence classes. Let A be denote the equivalence class of a member AB, where AB from R cross R star. And now we will collect all these equivalence classes of all the members of AB, F, as a class AB, class CD, class EF, etc. This we will collect these members. Now we will define addition and multiplication on F as AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC comma BD, and AB into CD equal to AC into BD. Since we are taking members as AB and CD, so this means our B is not 0 and our D is not 0, because this member this class is equivalent is class of the element A comma B, and where B from R star, so B is non-zero. So that is why this addition and multiplication are also binary, because here we can see AD plus BC and BD, since B not 0, D not 0, so their product is not 0, because we are working in integral domain. Product of two non-zero members is always non-zero. Now AD plus BC is a member of R and BD from R star, so therefore this class is in F, and AC is in R and BD non-zero, so BD from R star, so therefore this class is in F. So addition and multiplications are closed. Now we will show that these two operations, addition and multiplication, are well defined. For this we take two elements A, B equal to A dash B dash and C, D equal to C dash D dash. And to show this, these two operations are well defined. That means we need to show that their sum is equal to the sum of these two members, and their product is equal to the product of these two members. That is, we need to show that relation 1 and relation 2. To prove this 1 and 2 equivalently, we need to prove that this relation 3 and this relation 4. So this relation from relation star, here it is this relation star, this is by definition of relation, we find AB related to A dash B dash, because these two classes are equal, that means these two elements are related. So if these two are related, then by definition of relation, this implies AD or AB dash equal to B A dash. Similarly, these two are equal, CD and C dash D dash, two class are equal, means these two members are also related, CD and C dash D dash. So therefore CD dash equal to D into C dash. Now to prove 3, for 1 we need to prove 3, and to prove 3 we need to show that these two members are related. That means we need to show that these two products are equal, and if these two products are equal, we can calculate left hand side. This is AD into BD plus BC into B dash D dash. So this product is again this. Now AD equal to A B dash. Since we are working in integrate domain, so we can take A B dash and D into B dash, D into D dash, and here also C into D dash together and B into B dash. So now again by putting A B dash equal to B A dash and C D dash equal to D C dash. So ultimately we take B D into then by A dash D dash plus B dash C dash. So this product is equal to this product, and then by again relation, since this product are equal, so therefore these two elements are related, and these two elements are related means their classes are equal, and hence proof 3. Similarly, we can prove this product, this one, and this product also says that these two elements are related, and these two elements are related means their classes are equal. So we proved here relation 3 and 4, and hence we proved relation 1 and 2. Now our next step is we need to show that F is a field. Since R is an integral domain, so we have two members. 0 is in R, and also we have a non-zero member in R. A not equal to 0 belongs to R, and for these two members we can find two classes in F, 0, A, 0A, and AA belongs to F. So first of all we show that F plus is an abelian group. To prove that it is a field, under addition it becomes a abelian group. So closure is already here by relation A. We show that this goes to F. So closure property is here. Associativity can be by addition. Associativity is, we can prove it. Their brackets are, we can change the brackets. Now we need to find the additive identity in F. What is our additive identity in F? For any member T non-zero in R, 0T is the additive identity of F. Because for arbitrary member, suppose AB in F, so where AB in F means B not 0, so AB plus of 0T is equal to, by using the definition of addition, this is AT plus B dot 0 equal to BT. This is AT comma BT, and AT BT is, this class is the same class as AB. Because these two elements are related, it can be verified by taking product that these two elements are related. If these two elements are related, their classes are equal. So here we find that AB plus 0T equal to AB. So therefore similarly we can show, since it is an integral domain, so similarly we can check it, 0T plus is equal to the same class AB. So from these two relations we say that 0T is the additive identity of F. Now we will show that every member in F, AB has additive inverse in F. So we will show that minus A comma B is the additive inverse of A comma B, class of A comma B. Then so for this we take their sum is the here it is 0T, because minus AB plus BA into B square. Since B not 0, so we are working in integral domain, so B square must be non-zero, so second slot is non-zero, and minus AB plus BA. Again we are working in integral domain, so minus AB, here BA is AB, so minus AB plus AB, this is 0, so 0 comma B square, and this is the same class 0 comma T. Because 0 comma B square is related to 0 comma T, again we can by relation we can check it, verify multiplication, these two are equal. So therefore this class is the same class 0 comma B square. So minus AB plus AB equal to 0 comma T. Similarly we can show that AB plus of minus A comma B equal to 0 comma T. So from these two relations we say that minus A comma B is the additive inverse of A comma B in F. Also now commutativity, take two elements AB plus CD, so this is equal to, by definition of addition of two classes, this is equal to this. Now since we are working in integral domain, so AD can be written as DA plus BC can be written as CB, and BD can be written as DB, and this is nothing but the sum of these two classes, CD plus AB. So AB plus CD plus CD plus D equal to CD plus AB. So therefore it is commutative. Addition is commutative. So therefore F plus is an additive abelian group. Now our next under multiplication we have to prove other properties. We have already proved that F plus is an abelian group. Now for under multiplication we will show that under multiplication is closed because from the definition B, where we defined the multiplication of two classes, we showed that the output class is also a member of F. So it is closed. Now multiplication is associative. So this is we take three elements A, B, C, D and E, F from F, and we will show that this A, B dot C, D and E, F take under as a product, and this is the same product of these two classes, and by calculation we will show that AB into CD this into EF, and then we will show that the distributive law, that is multiplication distributes over addition, and for this we show that these two left distributive law and right distributive laws. So up to here we prove that F plus is an abelian group, F under multiplication is a semi-group, and also holds distributive law. So F plus under addition and multiplication, this algebraic structure is a ring. Now we need to, under multiplication we will prove some other properties, that is unity under multiplication. Let T not zero member of R, that is T from R star, then this class TT is the unity of Fn. So we can verify it, because AB into TT equal to, by multiplication of two classes, AT into BT, AT comma BT, and AT comma BT is the same class as AB, because these two member AB, AT, BT and AB are two, these two members are related, so their classes are equal. Similarly, by interchanging TT into AB equal to, again product is AB, so therefore TT is the unity of F. Now we will show a inverse, multiplicative inverse of each non-zero member of F. So we take a non-zero member A, B from F, by definition B non-zero, and also since this member is a non-zero member of A, so A must be also non-zero, otherwise it will become 0 comma B, and which is the 0 of F. So A not 0. Now we will show that this class BA is the inverse of this class AB, so this member AB, so therefore AB into BA equal to, this is BA AB, and BA AB is the same as AB AB because we are working in integral domain, and this is the same class as TT. Similarly, AB into BA equal to AB BA AB AB, and this is the same class as TT. So therefore BA is the inverse of AB in F. Now commutativity, AB into CD, and this is by again multiplication of two, multiplication definition of multiplication, this is ACBD, this is CADB, because we are working in an integral domain, and therefore this is nothing but CD into AB. So we prove that F plus multiplication is a commutative ring with unity, in which every non-zero elements of F has multiplicative inverses in F. So therefore F plus dot is a field. Now only one thing remaining left, which we want to show, that is F is an embedding. We find an embedding from R to F, that is 1-1 injective homomorphism. So we define a map F from R to F by Fx equal to xa comma A, where for all x belongs to R, and A not zero, non-zero member of R, that is A from R star. Now F is, first of all we will show that F is well defined. For this purpose we will show that these two members are take two members x equal to y, and this is equal to xa equal to ya, because we are working in an integral domain and A is non-zero. So again by saying that this is xa into A equal to ya into A, because A non-zero, and this is by since we are working in integral domain, so A into ya, A into ya, because this is commutative, so commutativity and this product is implies XA, this element is related to YA, and since those two elements are related, so their classes are equal, and this class is nothing but Fx and this class is Fy. So x equal to y implies Fx equal to Fy. Similarly, now we will show that F is 1-1, and for this purpose we will take Fx equal to Fy, and if we move this way, so this Fx equal to Fy implies x and y, because here all these implications are if and only if. Now the remaining part is F homo. So for this purpose f of x plus y is equal to x plus y by definition of f, x plus y into a equal to comma a, So this class is same as xa plus ya into a. Now this class is the same of the sum of these two classes. We can verify here next. So this is from and this class is same as fx and this class is same as fy. How these two sum of these two classes is the same of this class? We can check it here, because xa plus ya this is equal to by definition of sum, this is xa plus a into ya, and this is a square. So this is equal to xa plus ya into a and comma a square. Here second, this is a member of f, because since a is not zero, so a square must be non-zero, because we are working in integral domain. Product of two non-zero members is non-zero. So this is non-zero, so it is a member of f. Now xa y plus a square. So this is the same class as same, because these two members are related. These and these two members are related, so their classes are equal. So similarly, product f of xy equal to xya into a, and this is the same as xa into yaa. We can verify it. We can verify like this way, and this class is fx into this class is fy. So f of xy equal to fx into fy. So here we prove that f is an injective homomorphism. That is, f is an embedding from R to f. And since f is an embedding, so we can say that R is embedded in f. So this is all about of this theorem.